When was the last time you stood up from bed without wincing or grabbing the nightstand? For many people over 60, that simple act has become a daily struggle. Your knees feel stiff, achy, and slow to wake up. But here is what I need you to understand. That morning stiffness is not permanent. It is a signal that your knees need attention, and the best time to give them that attention is the moment you wake up. I'm going to teach you 5 gentle exercises you can do every single morning with no equipment needed. You will start the first 2 right there in bed before your feet even touch the floor. I have saved the most powerful exercise for last because it targets the one muscle almost everyone ignores. The muscle that is the key to making your knees feel years younger. After the exercises, I will also share a simple 60-second habit that lubricates your joints from the inside out. Let us start with exercise number 5, the bed heel slide. Stay lying on your back. Keep one leg straight and slowly bend the other knee by sliding your heel along the mattress toward your buttock. Go only as far as feels comfortable. Then slide it back out until your leg is straight again. The mattress supports your leg, so there is almost no pressure on the joint. You are simply warming up the synovial fluid inside your knee. Think of it like honey that has been sitting in the fridge overnight. It gets thick and sluggish. This movement warms it up so it becomes slippery again. Do 10 repetitions on each leg. By the time you finish, your knees will already feel looser and more willing to cooperate. Exercise number 4 is the lying quad set, and you are still in bed. Your quadriceps is the large muscle on the front of your thigh. It is the primary muscle that protects your knee joint. After a night of sleep, that muscle is essentially switched off. If you stand up before waking it up, your knee joint absorbs all the impact. That is why the first steps of the morning hurt the most. Stay on your back with your legs straight. Push the back of your knee down into the mattress and hold the squeeze for 5 seconds. You will feel the front of your thigh tighten and harden. That is your quad activating without any joint movement at all, which makes it completely safe even with arthritis or knee replacement. Breathe normally while you squeeze. Do 10 repetitions on each leg. Exercise number 3 is the seated knee extension. Sit on the edge of the bed or a sturdy chair with your feet flat on the floor. Slowly straighten your right leg out in front of you as far as comfortably possible. At the top, give your quad one extra hard squeeze for 1 second, then slowly lower your foot back down. Do not let it drop. Lowering slowly is actually more beneficial for the muscle than lifting. At the top of each extension, physical therapists call that extra squeeze a terminal knee extension. It targets the part of the quadriceps that weakens fastest with age and matters most for knee stability. Do 10 repetitions on each leg. Exercise number 2 is the standing knee circle. Stand near a wall or the back of a chair for support. Place your feet together. Bend your knees slightly and place both hands on top of your kneecaps. Now make slow, smooth circles with your knees as if you are stirring a pot. Do 10 circles to the right, then 10 to the left. As you move, pay attention to any spot that feels stiff or clicky. Slow down there instead of avoiding it. Gently work through it. Over a few days, you will notice that stiffness begin to fade. If your doctor has told you to avoid rotational knee movements, then skip this exercise and double your repetitions from exercise number 3 instead. Exercise number 1 is the wall-supported mini squat with isometric hold. This targets the VMO, which is the teardrop-shaped muscle on the inner side of your knee, just above the kneecap. When this muscle is weak, your kneecap drifts outward when you walk or climb stairs and grinds against the bone. Strengthening it pulls the kneecap back into its proper position, and pain decreases significantly. Stand with your back flat against a wall. Place your feet shoulder-width apart, about 1 foot away from the wall. Slowly slide your back down the wall and stop when your knees reach only about a 30-degree bend. That is a very slight bend. Do not go deep. The VMO is most active in this first 30 degrees. If you go deeper, the larger quad muscles take over and the VMO gets lazy again. Hold this position for 10 seconds while squeezing your thighs, especially the inner part just above the kneecap. It may tremble. That is normal. It has been underworked for years. Do 5 holds of 10 seconds each. Now for the bonus protocol. Your knee cartilage has no blood supply of its own. It relies entirely on synovial fluid for nutrition, and that fluid only moves when the joint moves. But there is a second factor, which is hydration. After 7 to 8 hours of sleep, your body is dehydrated and your synovial fluid is thicker. Right after finishing the exercises, drink 1 full glass of room temperature water. Room temperature is absorbed faster than cold water. While you drink, do 10 slow ankle circles with each foot to keep circulation active. That is it. Just water and ankle circles in 60 seconds. Here is your complete morning sequence. Try this routine for 7 mornings in a row. Most people notice a real difference by day 3 or 4. Your knees are not broken. They are just neglected. And starting tomorrow morning, that changes.